it seems to me that there's momentum in your stories and you try to get change. You start someplace, you kind of change over time. How do you think about that, Matt?
Well, there's a few things you can do. I agree momentum is really important in a story. One of the things is that idea of the buts and the therefores, the idea that we're going to move a story along by butting and thereforing rather than that flat and. That will create a lot of momentum. The other thing that we do is oftentimes in stories we have stakes to deal with, things that we want the audience to worry about, wonder about, be concerned with. And so often what storytellers will do is they'll plop down all of their stakes in the first minute of the story. And then so the rest of the story just is sort of like a resolution of those stakes till we get to the end. What I tell people is figure out all the stakes in the story. What are the things that the audience are going to wonder and worry about? And then strategically place them throughout the story. Like make sure that, there's some stakes right off the top. So the audience, you grab that audience with something to be concerned about. They understand what world we're in and what we're supposed to be concerned with. But then, at minute one, drop another stake. Tell us the next thing we're supposed to be worried about. And then the next thing. Think about it the way movies are the same way, right? Any movie, sort of the problem gets worse and worse as we move along throughout the movie. Otherwise, we would lose interest in the movie. And so we have to kind of do the same thing in our stories by either using the real stakes or sometimes things like laughter. If we make the audience laugh, that creates momentum. It's sort of like a false stake. It works for a little while and eventually you actually have to give them something real to worry about.